as Sullivan wins it back for the Rougarou. And Roulette tried to pass it ahead. That was blocked by Mike Brandamardo. A good recovery by Sullivan. Rougarou get it back. Sullivan with a wrister from the point. Goes wide in the net, off the boards, picked up by Procopio for Dallas. And then behind the net, Harry Sy comes up with it. Caught in the feet of Sullivan. Sy takes it back though. Walks behind, sends it up the boards, finds Brandamardo as all the pressure was on Sy. And then stripped. Roulette now, he's got it, walks it in, poked off his stick, and tied up Donahue. And a nice little spinny shot move from the Rougarou. Comes to side, Brandamardo chips it ahead, Sullivan gloves it down. Runs after it, now Dallas. Donahue with it now, pumps it in. As Jackson Sy runs to it. Doesn't get there though. That's Dugan. Got to it first. Now Stewart poked off his stick by Hicks. Wodak had it for a minute. Ford tried to get it back or over to Lodato, went through him. And now comes over to the near corner. Lodato has it. Sends it across for Dugan. Dugan's shot blocked by Jackson Sy. And along the boards they go as Dugan takes a spill. No call on the play. Shot attempt interrupted. Now sent ahead, poked off Stewart's stick. And Ford with it now. Gets it over to Stewart. Goes behind the net, picked up by Alex Evanek. Lodato back to Evanek. Pass attempt picked up by Hall for Dallas. That is Josh Hall, by the way, folks. He walks it in, chips it ahead, gets it around Drew Bear, number 3. For the Rougarou for a moment, and he takes it away. Then it's taken back. McQuaid had it for a minute. Hall with it behind the net for the Marksmen. Sends it around. McQuaid's going to get to it in the near corner here. And sent around, up off the boards. Little tap taken by Diaz. Not a whole lot on that, so didn't go anywhere really. As Brennan Benson now has it in the corner for the Rougarou. He'll walk it up the boards, or walk to it up the boards. Sends to the point for Roulette. Roulette sends it down low. And then a wrist shot taken by Diaz. I think that's Diaz. Anyway, it was gobbled up by Mueller, and that's a whistle. Is that our first whistle of the game? My goodness. It's going to be one of them games, folks. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in period number 1. How y'all doing out there? K Cavaliers says number 1 in our hearts. See that? Yeah, there you go. I understand that was a few minutes ago. There was a lot going on. But, yeah, you're with it. I'd like to see. Thank you, Kay. As Brandamardo now for the Marksmen. Chips it in, puts on the Jets. Backhand attempt goes off the side of the net. He bounces off the glass just over the hand or glove of Donahue. And the Rougarou take back possession. Send it up the boards. Goes through everybody all the way down. And that'll be an icing. Or if you were with us last year, a balling. Because we don't have ice. So how can we ice without ice? We could call it a rinking. That might work. Maybe we'll just go full-on rinky-dink. There we go. We got a rinky-dink on the play. Off the face-off shot by William Murphy was blocked. And now Rougarou bring it up. Murphy with it, though. Plays it up off the boards, up to the point. Donahue gets it out of the zone, tries to get it over to Brandamardo. He's pushed off of it by Roulette. Then it's sent right back over here. And Murphy now with it. Sends it up for a moment. Jackson Sy deflected up his stick into the ceiling. And that's a stoppage. So we'll do another face-up. All right, so no icing. We don't do icings because we don't have ice. Balling sounds stupid and could potentially get me shot, depending on where I am when I say it. We don't want that. So rinking, or rinky-dink. That's what I'm going with, unless somebody hits me up with something better in the chat. All right, we're back underway now. Evanek chases it down for the Rougarou. Got it in the corner, taken away. Is that Murphy? I think it is. Yep, number 29. That's William Murphy. All I saw was a 2 there for a minute. Doesn't matter. Spencer, though, kicks it in at the point. And Kobe Stewart's shot blocked by Harry Sy. He sends it down below the net, comes over around the boards to Lodato. That's Joshy Lodato, according to Danny Lodato. I'm allowed to say that. So, thanks, Danny. Sorry, Joshy. Sy with it now. Sends it up. Jeff Lau with it for Dallas. Gets it over to Jackson Sy. He takes a wrist there, and that is into the gloves of McAdams. He'll hold it. Get that whistle. 5:29 left in period number 1. Not seeing anybody disagreeing with the rinky-dink in the chat, so I think that's what we're going to go with. And I'll do it till I annoy myself. And then we'll probably switch back to icing. Just being honest. And oh! Chipped up almost into the ceiling. Did not quite touch it. Was very close, though. Harry Sy stayed with it, though. Got it for Dallas. And now Lodato gets to it for the Rougarou. This pass blocked. Pass attempt blocked by Diaz. And now Harry Sy is going to send it up the boards. Finds Josh Hall. He's got the zone. McQuaid was crashing the net. He's stripped of it by Ford. Ford sends it ahead. Evanek all alone. Hicks rushing in. Shot taken. Good stop by Mueller. We still got a 0-0 game. Is Dugan with the Rougarou now. Dugan for the Rougarou now. Has it. Sends it down. That's an icing, but no call. Or a rinky-dink. No call. As Hicks sends it up. And into Mueller's glove. He'll hold on to it and get that whistle. No rinky-dinks. Don't worry, it won't take me long to annoy myself with that one, folks. It's already starting.
Trevor, inside! Inside!
And stick lifted. Dallas wins the face-off. Hicks with the shot goes wide. Brandon Marto picks it up off the boards. This one goes through everybody. Donahue sends up to Hicks at the point. Trying to get back to Donahue. That was read very well by Brennan Benson. Sorry. And comes through the crease, poked away by Mueller. And Hicks, not Hicks, Procopio, excuse me, gets it up to Brandon Marto. He just can't get it around Brett Lee. Down Jackson Sy, just came on the rink. Harry Sy now with it, gets it over to Hicks for sure this time. Brandon Marto back to Jackson Sy, gains his own, poked off his stick as he stood up by Hebert, and then sent ahead. And Harry Sy denies entry into the zone as Donahue's got it now. He'll gain the zone for Dallas. Back to Sy with a shot. And that's deflected up and into the ceiling, and that's another stoppage. Woo! I figured the last game would have been enough of a jaw warm-up for me for this game. I was wrong. These guys and all the back and forth. My goodness. Block job before the night's over. Dallas wins the face-off. And back and forth they went. Wodak got it. Sent it ahead. Jackson Sy with a shot now. That was blocked. Sent ahead. Here's Evanek. I think that's Evanek. I can't tell. And it's Murphy for Dallas. It's to Wodak. Wodak over to Jackson Sy. He gains his own, walking it in. Backhand attempt. McAdams read it well. It's up in the far corner. Passed over to Wodak. Up to the point for Harry Sy. Back over to Wodak, goes into his feet though. Sullivan there to pick it up for the Rougarou, send it out and down, and a rinky-dink we have, folks. That's right. As the Rougarou rinky-dink the ball. Okay, now I've officially annoyed myself. So that'll stop. Sometimes people ask me, Chris, how do you do this? I tell them it's simple. I just get up here and entertain myself. My goal is to make myself laugh. However, in doing so, invariably I do end up annoying myself. It's a weird feeling, but it happens. It happens quite often. As the Rougarou win it back, they'll take it, chip it up ahead, all the way down, and that'll be another icing on the rink. There we go. Much better. Much better. 2 minutes and 48 seconds are left in our first period, by the way, if you couldn't read the clock. As Evanek. Is that Evanek or Guderian? I can't tell. Is that an 8 or a 9? It doesn't matter, because Roulette's got it, and he's down in the corner, and he's battling with Diaz. Roulette comes up with it, cycles it for Staples. And back to Roulette. Walks it up the boards, finds some space. Gets it over to Staples. He passes just out of the reach of Lodato. But Riley Spencer, good play off the boards, gets it to Lodato. Centers for Roulette. Good stop by Mueller. Rebound went right to Staples. However, he couldn't get the shot off. It comes down. Spencer getting to it, battling with McQuaid. Up off the boards, goes through Josh Hall, kept in by Procopio, finds Hall again, his shot attempt blocked by Spencer. Good read. Here comes Staples now, walking it in, passing across, diving. It was Mueller to prevent the score from Lodato. Lodato couldn't get the shot off. Now here's Kobe Stewart all alone. Good stop by Mueller. As Stewart at a point-blank attempt all by himself. Wow, 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 what a save. And then the Marksmen just ice it. That was a good icing to take, or rinky-dink, or whatever. No. I've officially annoyed myself. We'll stop with that. But anyway, icing was the call. And, yeah, that's Evanek, number 8. Okay. We'll do another face-off. We got 1 minute and 36 seconds left in our first period. If you weren't aware. And now you are. You're welcome. Robert Parker loves it. No rinky-dink. Yeah. Too bad it won't last. That's Murphy now. Got it over to Dugan. Dugan up to Stewart. Stewart tries to get it over to Evanek. Hits all the bodies. Josh Hall picks it up to Dallas. Has him along the boards. Sends it down low for Murphy. Murphy goes through him. Evanek steps in with the feet. Takes it away. He's got it. Looking for a pass. Sends one through the crease, I think, or that was a sharp angle shot. Either way, it ended up on the far boards where Donahue picks it up for Dallas. He passes it across to Brandon Marto, who had to glove it down. Took a slapper. Good stop by McAdams. We got less than a minute left. Hicks kept it in for a minute. Lodato stretch pass to Evanek. He gets it, gains his own, tries to get it over for Stewart. It pops up in the air, batted out of the air. Oh my. Who was that? That Murphy? That was Murphy. He batted that out of the air, and I think it went up into the ceiling. We got to stop anyway. 47 seconds left in period number 1. Goodness, in the break already. Oh.
29 minutes in the high step, you gotta go on. No. What do you mean, okay, that's cool. Tell him now. Murph, you gotta go back out.
I think Dallas might have changed the player. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
33 as well.
28.
29.
Yeah. Okay, so it was batted out of the air with a high stick. So it was not an icing. Murphy batted it out of the air with a high stick, so they blew it dead. But now they're saying that it was batted out of the air with a high stick, no change. So Harry Sy and Hicks have to come off the rink. Scorpio and Murphy have to come back out. All right, now we're cleared up and back underway. 45 seconds left. As Murphy sends it up, Kobe Stewart keeps it in. finds Evanek all by himself. Got it up for Dugan, who took a shot and beat Mueller. And then Rougarou strike first. Number 1.
Let's go, Brad! Hey! Capitalize point!
We'll get the official call here in a second, folks. All right, so 55 with the goal. That's Brad Dugan, assisted by number 8. That's Alex Evanek with 35.94 seconds left in period number 1. As the Rougarou win it back, A. Bear gets up for Stewart. Stewart walking it in. Trying again, passing across for Evanek. Just like that. That's number 2. With 27.08 seconds left in period 1.
Drew, is that you?
All right, so that was scored by number 8, Alex Evanek, from assisted by number 55, Brad Dugan, and number 3, Drew A. Bear. 2-0 is your score with 27 seconds left. Evanek looking for a hattie. Didn't get it at that moment. The night is still young though, folks. Evanek strips Bodock. Spoke off his stick. Everything's just lying in front of us. Can't film nothing. Stewart tried to run away with it. Harry Sy said nope. 3 seconds left in the period. Sent over to Jackson Sy. Shot goes wide. Good sliding block by Brett Lee. And that is the end of period number 1. Period 2 has begun as the Marksmen have taken possession. Murphy sends it up the floor to Josh Hall, who chips it in below the net where McQuaid's going to get to it. And sends it back up, goes through everybody, but Scorpio gets it. Sends it back over. Muhammad. His pass interrupted by Roulette. Takes it away for the Rougarou. Now back to Muhammad. He gets it back over to Josh Hall. Hall tried to put it in the crease. Spencer read it well. Hall gets it back though off the boards. Now Muhammad with it. He's stripped. And then Spencer sends it hard up the boards. Murphy keeps it in though. Sends it right back down low for Muhammad. Him and Roulette will battle. He sends it up. Josh Hall finds William Murphy and throws one. That lands in the crease. Not in the crease, in the slot. Excuse me. Comes over in the boards where Brett Lee's going to get to it. We got a little bit of a tie-up going on. A little friendly pats on the heads. We don't know how friendly them pats are. We'll see as the game continues. As Josh Hall with it. Just Riley Spencer was laying down, almost like a gravitational pull to his stomach. The ball went. Dallas went for some changes. Comes down. Goes through all the sticks. And Staples had it for a minute. Finally comes out. And we have it. Looks like our first penalty of the game. Going against the Rougarou is Donahue. Took a bit of a spill. We'll see what the call is on that in just a moment. Gonna go against Dugan. See what they say. All right, tripping for Brad Dugan, number 55. And we're gonna try something special, folks. As the Marksmen are on the first power play of the weekend, actually. And shot by Josh Hall. Didn't get through. Brandon Marto sends it up to the point. Over to Harry Sy. His shot goes wide of the net. Ends up behind it. Josh Hall tied up. Evanek? Nope, Guderian. And Jackson Sy with it now, walking it. Tried to backhand it over. Forward stick was in the way. Brandon Marto had it behind the net for just a moment. Sullivan sends it up and out. It comes. Down it goes. Harry Sy's going to pick it up. Stretches it ahead. For Brandon Mardo, he sends it all the way across. Finds Donahue, protects along the boards as he's pressured. 5-4, back over to Brandon Mardo. His shot bounces up behind the net. And A. Bear send it up the boards. It got caught in some feet, but Harry Sy now. He's got it. The blue line fakes the slapper, sends it over to Donahue. Didn't get a whole lot on that one. It ended up behind the neck. The net, not the neck. And deflected off of Lodado's stick up to the ceiling. That's a whistle. And a stop. And a power play is incorrect now. How you guys like this, huh? I don't know why there's still 51 seconds. I thought it was 90 seconds. I may be wrong. Sorry. I don't know. I'm doing too much. That's what I do to myself. Donahue off the face-off takes a shot. And McAdams, oops, didn't make it. What do we got? What's going on? So the problem is, I'm one person and I have to sync this up with the actual timekeeper over here. As Jackson Sy gets over to Harry Sy, and we are not in sync because we're in two different locations. And Donahue gets it over to Brandon Mardo. Lodato almost played it with a high stick, or touched it with a high stick. Brandon Mardo shot from the blue line, in and out of the wickets of Mueller. We got another Dallas player down, no call. And Kobe Stewart walking it in, short-handed, and gets it over to Lodato. His shot, I'm not sure if Mueller got a piece of it or not. But Evanick has it now, back over to Lodato. And right, wide open, Stewart had a wide open net. I'm not sure if he hit the crossbar on that one. I think he did. Spencer now loves it down, however. We were offside, so Spencer wisely did not touch the ball across the blue line. Sullivan, or excuse me, not Sullivan, Roulette. Gets it over to Lodato, Lodato over to Stewart. Stewart gets to it. Behind the net, looking for the wraparound. Didn't get it. And Dallas back up on their heels and then lobbed up into the ceiling. We get a stop. Holy cow. So anyway, what I was saying, I got a little power play clock on our scoreboard. That's new. But me, I'm one guy and I'm doing so much. So try my best. That is just there so you guys know someone's on the power play. And don't pay attention to the clock. It's gonna be wrong. I'll do my best, but it's gonna be wrong. But it's fun. I like it. We'll see. And Evanick with the wrister at the top of the circle. That's number 3, and that's a hattie for Evanick. Nope, it's only 2 for Evanick. Who got the second goal?
Al got the second one. Brad got the first.
Oh, Dugan got the first. My bad. Sorry. All right, so that's number 2 for Evanick. Dugan got the first goal. Here I am awarding points to people who don't deserve them. Sorry. Barbara Parker says, scoreboard looks good. Well, thank you. Anthony Brandomardo says, come on. Understand that one. Score is 3-0. 5:37 left in second period. As the Marksmen win the face-off. Procopio with it. Gets it over to Murphy. Tipped up the boards. And ahead. Josh Hall with it now. Centers. Ball was loose in the crease. Cleared out. Scorpio with a errant pass attempt. Dugan now walks it in. Can't get it around Murphy though. Murphy sends it up the boards. As Dallas brings it back, Josh Hall gets it in the far corner. And Procopio now wrists one right into Mueller's glove. He'll hold it and get that whistle. On that last goal, the second goal by Alex Evanick, We had Colby Stewart with the assist on that. For any of you watching and keeping track of stats, if you didn't see it clearly on the footage, that's what happened. But I was running my mouth when they came over and said it, so I didn't hear it. I wasn't able to relay it until now. Thank you to our fine scorekeeper and timekeeper, Caleb. I was informed, and now so are you. Circle of life, folks. As the Rougarou bring it in. Rougarou gains the zone. Sends it all the way over for Sullivan. Popping, bouncing ball. Gets to the far boards, gets to Bear. Didn't get a whole lot on the shot. But Dallas will take it back for just a moment. Bear, and then it's in and out of the glove of Sullivan onto the stick of Bear. So we got a whistle for a hand pass. That'll be a stoppage. And we will get another face-off right there on that little red square. With 4:37 left in our second period. And Brandon Morrow now, all alone, walking it in, rolling off the stick though, goes right past him. And then off the pads of McAdams. It went, and now here comes Sullivan all alone, walking in, rolls right off his stick. That's some rolling balls, folks. Tends to be what they do. And Rougarou now, right here in front of us, looking good. Wrist one, stick side by Mueller over the corner. Brett Lee's going to get to it. Sends it around for Sullivan. Centering pass for Staples. His shot, I think, was wide. And then lobbed up and batted down with a high stick, I think. By Dallas. We're going to bring it over here. Hell yeah. Lisa forgot. Lisa. I ain't talking about the soup. I could be though. You never know. You never know. I don't even know. Donald's got some questions. They're figuring it out. They figured it out. Now we're going to get a face-off. And the face-off we got was won by Dallas. Taken behind the net by Harry Sy. Hold up. Sends it up. Donahue with it. Walking it in. Doesn't get it away from Stewart. Batted out and down though. And Riley Spencer gets to it. Evan Ick over to Lodato. Lodato gains the zone. Gets it over to Stewart. He finds the path. Wrist one. That's deflected over to the corner. Picked up by Donahue. He lobs it ahead for Brandon Marto. Brandon Marto's pressured by Roulette. He makes the moves, gets it in. Wrist one. Up high. Goes over to the corner. Dotto gets to it, sends it behind the net for Roulette. I believe. And now pressure by Trent Corbin. Sent ahead for Lodato, gains the zone. Sends it all the way across. Dick's got to it for Dallas. Comes up, Wodock. Chips it ahead for Jackson side, making moves, walking in, and stood up by Mueller. He holds it. That's a stop. 2:51 left in period 2. Dallas still looking to get on the board. As you can see in our upper left-hand corner with that fancy little scoreboard that I worked so hard to put up and maintain in a timely and efficient manner. A lot more difficult than you might think, folks. But I did it. That's right. And I'm getting better. Every score. The Rougarou win the face-off. Dugan lobs it ahead. Not out. Murphy keeps it in. Sends it right back down. It's now centers. Oh, laying right in front of the crease. Right in front of McAdams it was, but nobody there to bat it in. Instead, they batted it out. And now the Rougarou bring it back. Hicks slaps it over to the corner. That's going to get picked up. Tyler Cook sent back around. Hicks. Wow. Wow gets to Wodock. He finds a little bit of space. Rougarou's giving it to him. And it's sent from Murphy. Comes up and out of the zone. I do believe that's Ford. He's got to it now. Sent ahead up and into the Rougarou bench. That's a stop. And a whistle. Another face-off. Somewhere. Over here. Trying to follow where the ref's going. Two minutes and 8 seconds left. Can't read that clock there. And off the face-off, McQuaid for Dallas. Gets it, runs it in, couldn't get the shot off. Now he's pressured and pinned up along the boards by Ford. Gets caught up in the feet. All the kickings. Josh Hall there to grab it, and then he's pinned up along the boards. Behind the net. All sent up to the point. And we got a whistle and a stop. And what do we got? We might have a penalty? I don't know. So, Rougarou sticks way over here. That's Ford. Looks like Ford's going in the box. We got incidental minor penalties, it looks like. So we'll see what happens. This is the call.
Final 5 minutes? Let's go. 4 on 4.
Oh. We're going to do 4 on 4. A minute and 50 seconds left. Now I do have a little fancy power play thing on my scoreboard. I don't have nothing for 4 on 4, so sorry folks. We're just gonna see it old school. We have explaining being done by the ref over here on the bench.
Out of 20. A minute and a half or 2. Let's go pick it up. Hey. Great.
5 on 5, right? Or 4 on 4, right?
Yeah, we're going 4 on 4.
Okay, so we'll let them out.
Yeah, we'll let them out.
Okay, what is it called? Call it roughing on
Okay.
25 and 5.
All right, so we have coincidental minors. We are going to do 4 on 4.
We're going to be out at 20 seconds up in here.
For the next 90 seconds. Calls were roughing, going against number 25 on Rougarou for Ford, and number 5 on Dallas, McQuaid. And we're back underway. So 20 seconds left in the period, they will come back out, and it'll be 5 on 5. So I do believe they have to wait for a whistle. I could be wrong on that, I don't know. We'll see. And no icing on the call there. To the Rougarou's disappointment. As Darian and Jackson side battle with it, it comes over to Roulette. Jackson side will battle with it. And Roulette sends it up, kept in by Murphy. Sends it back to Josh Hall. Bottom of the circle, side with his shot. I think that went wide, off the backboards. Played up off the boards, batted out of the air with a high stick by Sullivan. And that's an immediate stoppage. A minute and 6 seconds left. I believe we're going to do face-off right over here. I was completely wrong. We're going to do face-off right over here.
My wife's not here by now.
We'll win the face-off there. And ahead. Here comes Gadarian now. Running all the Jetson speed, making moves back in the 10th. Good stop by Mueller. Then caught up in the feet. Sullivan couldn't get the shot off. Harry's side. Comes up, gets it ahead to Brandon Marta, hook into zone, put on the brakes, protect it, send it back down into the corner for Harry's side. Harry's side will protect it. He's pinching in, and he's pressured by Sullivan.
Hey, someone got doors.
Seconds, we got 35 seconds left in the period, 10 seconds left in the power play. They will be able to just run out. They don't have to wait for a whistle. As Donahue tried to get over Brandon Marta, it's read well by Roulette. We are at 5 on 5 now. They run out. it down. We got 15 seconds left in the period. Behind the net is Evanek for the Rougarou. He's pressured. And comes to Harry Side. Now we got Brandon Mardo. And Drew Bear getting to it. As our third period has begun, Brett Lee for the Rougarou sends it ahead for Evanek. Hicks for Dallas sends it up the boards all the way down. That'll be an icing. Barbara Parker is asking, do you have to use the clock? Yes. I mean, well, let's see. What happens if I do this? I think it's just gonna... Did I do that? And it's just gonna say, I don't have to use the clock. But the clock's gonna be there. I mean, you can just continue to say 90 seconds, I guess. I don't know, we'll play around, we'll figure out something that works. I'll find a flow. I'll find a flow. And maybe she'll be nice. As Kobe Stewart with a backhand attempt. That went behind the net. He got back to it. Then it's Lodato behind the net. Now McQuaid for Dallas takes it away. Sends it up, not out. Kept in by Bear. He tries to dump it, but Donahue in the way. Bear, though, got some quick feet. Pass attempt. Donahue trying to get to it. Stick lifted. Bear with it again. Gets it up to Evanek. Over to Lodato. And he stood up by Murphy. And Amardo tried to send it across to Donahue, but Dugan in the way. As Rougarou needed to touch up. Evanek making moves though. Protects it well. Gets it over to Stewart all by himself. And he beats Mueller. That's number 4. 88 from 8, they say. That's a lot of 8s. So that means Kobe Stewart, number 88, with the goal, assisted by Alex Evanek, number 8. With 8:47 left in period number 3, scores now 4-0. Marksmen not looking to get shut out. I will say one thing though. These are our only two Tier 2 teams, which means they're playing 3 games this weekend. This one, another one tomorrow, and then our finals, championship finals tomorrow. So if Dallas loses, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, it's a loss, yeah, nobody likes that, but it's not going to affect them going to the playoffs or the championship match because they're automatically in there. So it's okay. As Wodock now takes a shot, goes off the side of the net. Harry Side gets to it off or on the boards. Then it comes up, goes through everybody all the way down. You see a nice big shiny head there of our referee. All the way down, no icing. Jackson Side will get to it as he's pressured by Cook. Rougarou going to go to Wodock. And for Lau, but caught up in the ref and taken away by the Rougarou. And now the Rougarou with possession. That's Benson. And Scorpio, though, takes it away. And now here comes Staples. Centering pass. Read well. Cleared out. And now here's Jackson Side. Making moves. Gets around Sullivan and loses the handle. And now Staples for the Rougarou. Bringing it back. Gets it back over to Roulette. The backhand attempt and it goes over into the far near board, excuse me. Roulette picks it back up, takes it into the near corner. And centering pass. My goodness. For Sullivan. Did not make it. Josh Hall making moves, sends it to himself in the corner. Get to it. Riley Spencer there to pressure. Battle. Protected by Hall. Tries to center, but Darian standing right in front of Jackson Side and taken away. Jackson Side takes it away from Sullivan, takes a shot that goes wide. Picked up back in the corner by Josh Hall. He sends it up the point for Scorpio. Walks it over, gets it to Harry Side, who takes a wrister. And a good stop by McAdams, but it bounced right off him. Josh Hall was waiting for it. Spencer saw that, lobbed it up, and out of play it went. We got a whistle and a stoppage, and a ball thrown back in by a spectator. This happens to be a nice guy. and didn't decide to steal the ball. I'm sure that happens a lot. Not here. We got nice people here. But I'm sure there's ball stealers everywhere in the other divisions. As Dallas off the face-off, they win it. Hicks now, takes a slapper. All the traffic in front didn't find its way through. Dallas is it now. Trent Corbin, caught up in his feet, comes up to Hicks again. He gets it back over to, who's that, Muhammad? That is Muhammad. And it's loose in front, Josh Hall with it. Muhammad went right through him. Harry Sy keeps it in though. Then he'll pinch down, gets it in the corner. Sends it back up to Hicks. And he'll wrist one. Gadarian blocks it, ends up over in the corner where Corbin will battle for it. 6 minutes left in period number 3. Harry Sy with it now. Goes up towards to Hicks. Hicks with a slapper. Went wide. Muhammad pick it up on the far boards. And then centering pass for Josh Hall. His shot, I think it hit Sullivan. As Sullivan was laying down, taking a nice little breather. Stepping up with Harry Sy, lobbed up and into the ceiling. That's a stop. As the Rougarou gets a change, Dallas is saying no change, but they're getting the change anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I just filmed, folks. I just filmed. But that was a full bench change, line change, bench change. What was that? I don't know. But they're having talks. And now McAdams, they're making some adjustments to his equipment. Dallas bench not happy.
Joke, man.
They hushed befell the arena. Oh, and right off the face-off comes to Donahue, and his shot, I think Mueller got a piece of that, and it went up over the net. I could be wrong, as that was quick. As it's battled for by McQuaid. And here comes Evanick now. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Lodato got it over to Stewart. I think his shot went off the side of the net, behind the net. A little wraparound attempt. Good stop by Mueller there. Read well. Comes up all the way out. Takes down by Ford. He gets it over to Dugan, and now Donahue stepped in and finally put Brandon Mardo. Got it good. Donahue batted off his stick, coming all the way down. Lodato negating the icing, I guess. And a good little wrist attempt by Stewart. Good block, better block by Mueller. And then it rolls right into the crease, and Mueller slams that glove down as Evanick takes a little bit of a spill. And Evanick and Hicks have a couple of words. Friendly words. As they're both smiling, hugging. Hugging with their fingers. It's weird, I know. It happens. It's a guy thing, I guess. I don't know. As Evanick takes his shoe off, decides to go back to the bench. He's going to take his shoe and go, quote-unquote, home, meaning the bench. We got some crazy dubstep blasts in the arena. Came down with that. Well, what are you down? I say that because I shouldn't be able to hear it because of my headphones. But I can hear it better with my headphones on than I can with them off. That's weird. I don't know how that works. Anyway, Lodato gets it over to Roulette. He's got space. He wrists one. Pad saved by Mueller. Ends up. Finds Stewart. Kind of the bottom of the circle. He throws one. Ends up in the near corner here. Lodato battling for it against Modoc. Takes it away. Sends it back up to Roulette at the point. All the way across for Spencer. He'll wrist one. And that's a goal, number 5.
Let's go, Riley.
For the Rougarou. All right, 16 from 47 and 21. Let's get some names on those numbers, shouldn't we? That's Rodney Spencer, number 16, with the goal, assisted by number 47, Roger Roulette. And 21, I think you said? 41? 21. That's Joshy Lodato, folks. You didn't know that by now. What are you doing? 4:20 left in period 3. Dallas down by 5. Got a long way to go if they want to force overtime in this one. As they bear with it now. Sends it around. I believe that's Cook. Sending the head to. All the way over. Oh no. That was Cook. Went right through him. Benson now. Finding some space. Pass attempt interrupted. Now on the boards to finds Josh Hall. Gets it over to Muhammad. Centering pass for Hall. He missed one. Doesn't get it past McAdams. What's going on? Sorry about that, folks. Sent down, and that was an icing on the Rougarou. 3:28 left in period 3. Sorry, guys. My tripod is acting. To make an adjustment on that. Gotta love equipment problems when you're live streaming. That's the nature of the beast right there, though. Rarely does the live stream go perfect. As a bear now with it. Sends it up and chips down. William Murphy, though, is going to get to it for Dallas. Sends it up the boards for Hicks. Hicks sends it over. Someone. Is that Corbin? Yeah, 17. I thought it was 11 for a second. Corbin's got it. Had it. Now A Bear's got it. Had it. Now he's got it again. Locks it out. Finds the face. Retreats. That's hard up the boards. Looking for Darian. He finds it. Send back. Send over for Sullivan. Over at the bottom of the circle. It's back to Guderian. He slaps one. And oh my goodness, right in the crease was it laying. Sullivan tried to get it through, and it just trickled right past the post. Behind the net. And I think the net came off. So that's a stop. 2:44 left in period 3. At this point, I think Dallas is trying to look for one. Prevent that shutout. Or goose egg. Or a big fat zero, whatever you want to call it, that's on the scoreboard. Brandon Marto gets it off the face-off, comes over to Donahue, gains his own and loses the handle, has to run back for it, now he's pressured. Sends it over for somebody. McQuaid. Lobbed up, kept in by Hicks, kicked over to McQuaid. McQuaid gets it around Dugan. Ford there, steps in, takes it away. And set down behind the net. Dugan's going to get to it. Sends it right up the middle for Sullivan. And Brandon Marto gets to it and lobs one up over Mueller and gets Dallas their first. Hey, 66 from 29 is what I believe I heard. So that is Mike Brandon Marto with the goal, and William Murphy, number 29, with the assist. With 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in our third period. He scores now 5-1. There's that goose egg that I was talking about. It's no longer a goose egg. Now it's just a big little finger. Or a number 1. And I said little finger, not middle finger. Come on, people. Come on. Be nice. All right. As it's set down, Corpio's going to get to it behind the net. I lied. Somebody else got to it. Was that Corbin? I think it was. Could be wrong. I can't see the numbers. I can't see your number. I don't know who you are. Simple as that, folks. That was Diaz, not Corbin. My bad, Diaz. Diaz got it now. He sends it across. Comes over to Forsythe. Morgan Forsythe. And sent back for Lau, who takes a shot. That goes wide. I think that was Jackson Sy with an attempt. Didn't find it. Now Colby Stewart backing one in. Looking for the wraparound pass. Finds Evanek. And that is number 6 for the Rougarou. A minute 23 left in period 3. Official call from the official. About to start. 8 from 88 again. No, the other one was 88. 88 from 8. This one is now 8 from 88. Is that his hat trick? All right, so now, Alex Sevening with his 3rd goal. That is a hat trick. Score is 6-1, a minute 23 left in the game. And a false draw is what we have. All right, Barb Parker says, good job. I'm guessing that was towards the Marksmen goal. And Matthew Reyes gives all the smiley, happy faces. And by happy, I mean laughing. Laughing faces. As it comes around for Muhammad. He risks one, goes behind the net. Now here's Cook. Lobs one ahead, comes all the way down. Murphy then takes it down. Mueller's going to stop it for him just a little bit. We got 1 minute remaining in our 3rd period, as they say. As they bear with it. A minute ahead. Down the stick of Scott Brown. Just a moment. But now, losing the handle for the Rougarou. They decided to pass it back. We got 42 seconds left. Oh, I see what's going on with my equipment. Yeah, that's going to have to get fixed. Brett Lee takes it back behind the net. He's got 30 seconds. Made it in the 3rd period. Now it's not pressuring. So, we'll just let the clock eat. And sent over. Sent ahead. Bear with it now. Lock it in. 20 seconds left. Sent across. Finds Benson. Benson sends it back to Cook. 10 seconds left now. And I'm pretty sure Rougarou just going to elect to kind of chill. Why waste the gas? Why waste the gas? We got another game. 9-8.